What about Paul? Why didn't he come? Oh yeah.
This one is the camera. Actually, the real camera. We also have a scanner, and this camera allows us to have like one view of the painting. So, if we just have another camera parallel to it, so we have two cameras, we get this parallaxis view, and then we can make a 3D image out of those informations.
What technology is the scanner?
It is a CMOS scanner, so there are sensors inside.
Okay.
CMOS sensors, and they get the intensity of the X-rays going through the object, and making them digital, as we say. We also have here a demonstration about the 3D paintings or pictures. If you want to see.
I'm curious, do you have normal mapping? Do you do normal mapping on,
Yeah.
for example, if a painting has several layers,
Yeah.
can you tell layers the vectors that go up?
Because this will be seen. So we can just reveal another layer, for example, here's this painting. We can see the layer underneath. Because back then they used special materials like heat inside the material. And then this, of course, absorbs more of the X-rays than the viewer.
Right.
You know? But the layer each,
Yes.
making them visible. This would be the system of CT. We make a line scan.
Like the bumps. Let's say it was painted on a leather surface. Okay, you'll have a bumps. You know, like the leather is not completely straight.
This would be the surface structure.
Yeah.
But we get the structure from inside.
From inside, okay.
Yeah.
Because our scanner will give you the bumps, and will give you the angular discrepancy between the x-axis
Yeah.
and how it's going up, going down. You know, but your software does not give you something like that,
No,
right?
that's not what we do, because to get the surface structure, you need to get the information from the reflecting rays.
Yeah, true.
We
No,
get
you're
the,
right.
we
You're
get the
absolutely right.
absorbing.
Inside, absolutely.
Absorbing, because the X-rays go through the object, absorb some intensity, and then we have the different kind of intensity going through the object at our sensors.
Very cool. Have you worked with anybody in UAE? Not yet.
No.
I'll take your information.
Yes, of
We
course.
work with different museums in Dubai.
If you would like to see some demonstration about the 3D animation.
Yeah, I would like to know what as well. So explanation.
No, that's all right. That's all right. But thank you so much. I do business consulting for consultancy.
I work in multiple things. Every company that wants to definitely this work is not my
and you're right to stop. And I wish you every success with
I happened to participate to the presentation.
Tu viens par la machine, c'est
Bon, donc c'était une mise sous le de papa.
Yes.
Et profiter du soleil parce que quand vous allez rentrer.
هي سعادة المعرض أهلا وسهلا اتفضل.
Sorry.
no, she wasn't. Based in Brussels. The trouble is, when you go and do the hot
waiting for me.
Your company and I have some friends for their projects together. So, and I'm also American working Italian because I'm from DC. That's why I thought your English is like, we have to
image of this thing is scanned. No, I don't think I have. But yeah, you can see that you start seeing the patterns because the scanner can capture up to 100 byte accuracy. It's the Artec Neo. Artec, scanner. It's white light technology. You bounce it off, but it works in geometry. And it can capture all the bonds.
It's the same as this for the group.
I don't know.
It's okay. You get the 100 items of the surface.
Merci d'être passé en tout cas. Au revoir. Au revoir.
And then you just wander around and kind of go wherever you like to get the visual perspective.
This
pour la France, on a beaucoup.
Good afternoon, and welcome back. I am delighted to announce the next keynote speaker, Sami Çebi from SIGPA Turkey, who will be talking to us on contribution of museum by night experience tourism in the context of Ephesus and Hierapolis archaeological sites. Mr. Sami Çebi graduated from the Department of International Relations at Tilburg University in 2010. Having received his master's degree in conflict analysis and resolution from Sabancı University, Mr. Çebi has served in various private and non-governmental institutions throughout his career. In the period 2012 to 2018, positions held by Sami Çebi were the advisor of Minister of Energy and Natural Resources and Minister of National Defense. Join me to welcome Sami Çebi on stage. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. And first of all, I need to say that it's a privilege and honor for me to speak here. I hope it will not be a completely boring speech. I will do my best. And for starting, I will tell you a little bit about what kind of a company SIGPA is and what SIGPA is doing globally. And then I will tell you about what SIGPA Turkey is doing. And lastly, the main topic of this conversation, let's say, will be about museum by night experience that we have started last year in Turkey. So SIGPA is a security company founded almost 100 years ago in Lausanne, Switzerland, and has operations all over globally. And more than 40 countries we have offices. And in Turkey too, we have been active since 2007. More than 3,000 employees on 5 different continents, and there are more than 18 nationalities are working in SIGPA. So this is the map, various points as you can see. And SIGPA is a very famous country in the world. If you know banknote printing industry, because SIGPA is the leading provider of security inks for printing banknotes. This is our core technology, but not all. We have other solutions and technologies based on this core technology, and we are providing services and goods all over the world. And in Turkey, we have marked since 2007 10 billion products. We have offices in Istanbul and Ankara, and we have a factory that we are operating in Izmir. We have now 2 ongoing projects in Turkey. One is museum operations, the other one is we call track and trace, which means text stamps, printing and coding for alcohol and tobacco. In Turkey we have 18 patents, we have more than 400 employees. It changes according to the season of the museum operations. We have, as I told you, 3 offices in Istanbul and in Ankara. So this is the timeline. We have started operations in 2007, and then in 2018 we have started to function as the leading technology and site shareholder of Ministry of Culture and Tourism. We are running the operations, which I will tell you later on in details. So these are our 2 operations. I don't want to bore you with these technical details of what is track and trace operation. It's a tax stamp bankrolling project. The government is collecting taxes through alcohol and tobacco products by our secure labels. Okay. And our deal, museum operations. Since 2018, we have been operating more than 83 locations, 83 museums, 113 sales points, with more than 400 employees. We are running the guichet operations, ticket sales, both physical, on-site, and also digital. We are providing all the technical service, of course. We have various products, we call it tickets, museum card, museum pass, which is the museum cards foreign version. And also we are operating audio guide services in 42 museums out of this 83. And as you can see, we started with 66 sales points, and now we have 113. It was increased throughout the years because the Ministry of Culture and Tourism in Turkey asked us to operate in other places. It's very difficult terrains that it is very hard for the government to send employees, and also the places that visited by especially foreign visitors. So since 2018, the total visitors passed through our guichet and got service is almost 130 million. As of this year, we have given services for more than 24 million visitors, both locals and foreign. And you can see this is the map that where our museums that we are operating located all over the Turkey. One of the, maybe I can tell you the top 10, it's the top capital is Galata Tower, Maidens Tower, Ephesus, Izmir, Hierapolis in Denizli, which is a fascinating place, and various places in Antalya, Göbekli Tepe, Cappadocia, and other places too. And if I can name all, it will take a long and it will be very boring. And we are serving the people with various products, as I told you, the tickets, and tickets are sold only for foreign visitors. For Turkish citizens, we have, it's called museum card. It's a pass, and annually a Turkish citizen who buys it for only 60 Turkish lira, which is less than $2. And a Turkish citizen can visit more than 350 museums without paying anything. And we have 38 different kinds of museum cards, but they're all museum cards. And also we have museum pass system, which is the museum card for foreign visitors. It became activated after the first use, and it is available to use for 15 days, again for all these 350 museums all over the Turkey. I mean museums, but it's not just building museums, but also museum sites as well. And there are a lot of things that I can tell you about, but it will be again too boring and too long. So we will pick up you how we digitalize as much as we can in our system in Turkey. So we were selling museum cards. It was a card with a chipset on it. And I said, look, it is a waste of time and energy and money, of course. So we have created a mobile museum card. We have an app. We have developed it, we are running it, and on this app, a Turkish citizen can carry and can download and can use as a museum card. Okay, maybe our citizen, they don't have a smartphone, which we can sell again, museum card with chipset. But again, maybe they don't know about our mobile app and they are on the guichet on a museum or site. So we are giving digital museum card which can be used for first two places and then can be transported into our mobile system. And since we have started this operation in 2022, 87% of all museum cards that we have sold, it is in digital. So this is also showing how museum visitors can easily align with digital services. And of course, this brings a side benefit to environment. We were printing and giving mainly a plastic card, now none, and which brings a sale of total almost 44 tons of CO2. So we also help this digitalization project to the environment, which is this another number showing how it is significant for our environment too. Yes, this is the subject. So, last year we have initiated called Museum by Night. As you know, most the places in Turkey that our foreign visitors would like to see are located in the south. And during the summer it may be hot and 35 to 40 degrees. I mean hot, I know it sounds odd to say it in Abu Dhabi, because I think in summer 40 degrees may be summer breeze in Abu Dhabi, and our Emirati friends maybe tells Habibi al-Jawu tayyiban. Huh? And but in Turkey it's really hot, not for us maybe, but for our foreign visitors, especially Russia and Nordic countries. Believe me, they are melting. And sometimes our employees in the guichet, they are putting, if they get it cash, they put the banknote under the sun and make it dry. Because literally, some of our visitors which are not used to hot weather, they are melting. So this is one of the starting points. I said, okay guys, some museums and buildings, yes, we can make it open. But what about the museum size? So we have picked two significant places. One is Ephesus, and other one is Hierapolis, ancient city in Denizli. It's just 2 hours drive away from Izmir, and we have also Travertans in the same city, so it's very famous. So we said, okay guys, let's light it up and make it open until the midnight during the summer season. So last year, when we started the operation in May, 347,000 visitors were our guests in this last season. For example, in Ephesus, we have 270,000 visitors in 2024, and we have lined up 90,000 square meters in the museum site. Of course, the site is much bigger than this, but we have developed our system and we line up only the places that the visitors mostly would like to see and the main paths. And also in Hierapolis, it's the number is 77,000 in 2024, but the site is much bigger. It's 360,000 square meters. Believe me, the historical site is 55 million square meters. Of course, we are not fully responsible for all this area because the excavation is still going on. So the problem, our main project, not just to use during the night because of the weather or other conditions. We are living in a social media era. Everyone is living the life to show it on Instagram or somewhere. So people are looking for experience. They don't want to come to a museum just to some artifacts, but they need to have something to show, because you can Google it and you can find every images of this artifact in the museum. But the visitors are looking ways to share it with other people. So believe me, it is incredibly astonishing if you see Ephesus under the light during the night indeed. Because it is creating an atmosphere that visitors are highly impressed. How do I know it? Because our city's colleagues from Lausanne, they come to time to Turkey, and once I brought them, it was the first weeks of our project, to Izmir, to Ephesus. Ephesus is one of the ancient cities in Turkey. It's a Roman city. It's one of the biggest Roman cities after Rome and Istanbul in all over Roman territory. So they were really impressed. And for Pamukkale too. So as you can see, for example, this Hierapolis ancient city, it was about 80 days, less than 80 days. We have completed our illumination projects over there. And all those times, it was open to visit. And one of the best things that I tell to the government as well, there was no even one single complaint of any visitors, and believe me, in Turkey, Turkish citizens, they would like to complain. And we have a presidential system called GMAT. They can write it anything. Maybe they can complain about the weather, that it's too hot, even to the presidency. But there was not even a single complaint. So we have completed during the visit, and we were able to open it for visit in 2024. So now there are 7 different sites in Turkey that can be visited during the night in Turkey, mostly in southern Turkey, in Antalya, in Izmir and Denizli. So it is a starting point. I think by enlarging the time, by including the night for the museums to visit, we can add more things. Because museum size, for example, Ephesus, it's an accumulated history and consciousness through Roman time, past through centuries, and it is the excavation in the site resumed for more than 100 years. It started in the Ottoman times, it's still going on and still evolving. So, to cut it short, this is more or less what Museum by Night experience. I hope we will be able to expand our projects in Turkey more places. And now in the world, in Italy, Pompeii, you can see an example. In Petra, in Jordan, you can see illumination by candles. But yes, all over the world, to a museum site, more than 100,000 square meters is only in Turkey. And again, for lastly, I will be very happy to be host of you and make you see this unique experience in Turkey. Whenever you come, just let me know in advance, and I will have the honor and privilege to host you. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much, Sami. If there are any questions from the audience, we ask questions now. No, then we have concluded this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
If you have any questions, there is a stand also in the Thank you. We will take a short break and we will continue with our next session in 15 minutes.
Dear visitors, our next keynote address will start at 14:15 at the conference area. The topic, Sharjah Museums are accessible for all, will be presented to us by Her Excellency Aisha Dimas, Director General of Sharjah Museums Authority.
Možda činjenica ovdje može se pregovorati s njima, jer recimo
način funkcionišu i cirkulišu kod tog načina. Crni kola, Bosnu. Kažem, malo je podrška.
For now, and then you must be the provider.
Staro djelo do Buškovike, tako zvati lokacije. Znači, jedna. Znači to. Znači se zove Večerašnju minusu. Da, po tamo je do... Desno to inače i 5.